Hi Anne, so why did you first get the food sensitivity test done?
When I heard about the food sensitivity test, I was curious, because I always think that anything we can do to find out about ourselves or have some insight into ourselves a little bit more is always vital information. Power is knowledge, or knowledge is power. So I approached you to see if I could do it, because I'd heard other people had results from it before, and whether anything came up or didn't, I just was curious to know. Maybe that's my nature. So I had this sensitivity test, and it was very interesting, the findings in it, and I actually have had some beneficial results from it.
Great. So what come up for you mainly in the test?
Things I love.
Yeah.
The main thing was dairy, especially yogurt. Now, yogurt's supposed to be, calming and for your tummy, all of those things, all those wonderful beneficial things. But they sort of suggested that it's sensitivity, not allergy. So sensitivity was dairy mainly, across the board, the suggestion was, and mushrooms, again, which I love, and watermelons and melons and whatever. But the main thing was dairy. I decided to focus just on one thing mainly, and that was dairy. And so I started to make substitutions with soy, and it's so much easier these days with nut milks and great substitutes.
And so how do you feel since doing that?
Well, I have noticed that I'm less heavy. Less heavy in my feeling every day. I feel less sluggish. My digestion is better. I think it has a flow-on effect. I can't quantify it exactly, and I don't think, even if it were a placebo, which I believe it's not, I really do feel that I have had a wonderful benefit from it.
Great.
And I'm eating less mushrooms. I'm not saying I'm cutting them out completely, and I'm careful about eating sort of melons and things, but I'm not going overboard with those. I'm focusing on the dairy to start with, and I've been on it now for about 2 months, nearly 3 months, and I have noticed, I don't think I'd ever, if a tiny bit of dairy at a party, I will have it, of course I will, but as a life thing, I think that's just the way I'm going now, is to stay non-dairy, and it's amazing what's available out there in net in
That's
terms
great.
of making it easy for you.
Great, wonderful.